This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Hey guys,
What to do, y'all?
welcome back to We Them Girls podcast.
Times.
Two. Oh,
Big and lazy.
oh yeah. Yeah, Big and Lazy Podcast.
You feel me?
I'm Big.
I'm that girl Mel.
And I'm Annabelle. We here.
We missing Lazy, but
Yes.
he's here in spirit.
Yes, he is.
Y'all, if y'all have not checked out the Big and Lazy podcast, our brother podcast on the Confirmed Podcast Network, check them out and let them know where they can find you real quick.
You can find us on everything, all platforms. Big and Lazy Pod on Instagram. That's our TikTok too. Yeah, anywhere you can find podcasts. Be on YouTube, Apple, Spotify. You can follow my personal page at _BFINES, BFines on Instagram. But yeah, anywhere you can find podcasts, Big and Lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right there.
We wanted to do just a little collab. You know, it's always good vibes, good
Yes.
energy.
Yes, it is.
We had a ball the first time.
But it's Super Bowl Sunday, so you know everybody gotta go and eat and watch a little game. Watch Usher. We didn't watch
Pretty much, because I don't even who's in the Super Bowl.
Kansas City and San Francisco.
See, all I know is Travis Kelce because
Taylor Swift.
that's what everybody talking about. But
That's
it's
it.
literally the only.
I hate the narrative that the NFL needed Taylor Swift. Like,
Is that what
what
they
do they
saying?
need her for? I
Right.
mean, what's the whole big deal?
I don't know. I guess for exposure, marketing. I don't.
The NFL is gonna be the NFL with or without Taylor Swift.
You're right about that.
That's crazy.
She's just a girlfriend.
She's
Yeah.
just they popular right now.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they're
it.
the topic right now. That's about it.
What do you think about? Because you said they the topic right now. Charles, your lunch is ready.
Do you be seeing Miss Netta and
I've been seeing it, but what is it? Is that a man?
what is it?
Joe.
So it's two men?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Joe and Charles.
wow.
Netta and Charles.
Netta's name is Joe. You don't call her Joe.
I
You
know.
don't
I
her
said
Joe.
I meant Netta.
So what are they famous for? Like real? I
Her
just
fixing Charles' lunch.
They TikTok sensation.
Oh, okay.
Every day she fixes Charles lunch. She be like, Charles, your lunch is ready. And then she said,
Oh, why did you?
let me pull my chair out for my king. And then he come and sit down and eat his lunch.
Why would you do the shit?
That's what she do.
Right on point.
I gotta check them. I be seeing them on my timeline, just various little, but I never.
They doing it up now.
Yeah, they doing up. They about to go get surgery and everything. Get a little lipo and booty implant.
Really? That's. Does he know it's a man? Does he know?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very clear.
Charles look like he a little,
Touched.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Little.
Love has no boundaries, huh?
That's what they say.
Somebody for everybody.
You
There
love
you
who
go.
you love.
But did you tell them to follow us already?
No, I didn't,
okay.
y'all. Y'all here, so y'all must know the vibes,
Mm-hmm,
and you fuck with the vibes. So, if you haven't already, go to our YouTube page or just pause this real quick and then hit that subscribe button
Mm-hmm.
and also hit that notification bell so you don't
Mhm.
miss any of the episodes.
And then
And
follow us on Instagram at We Them Girls Pod. And we'll tag our Instagram names.
yeah,
Because I don't know yours by heart.
and I'll be messing up the where the period and the
Mhm.
underscore and all of it is. So
It's that girl something.
yeah, that girl Mel, but
With
you
some
know,
punctuation.
I mess up the period and whatever. We'll put it in the description box. Thanks, y'all.
Bet. So, are you excited for the Super Bowl? Like,
Not really, because my team ain't in it, but
okay.
you
Who's your
know,
team?
Green Bay.
Packers.
Yes,
I
man.
think he likes Green Bay.
Die hard since '95.
Hmm.
But I just like being, it's a party favors,
Eat.
Usher.
food,
That's
being
it.
around family,
Little
a
concert.
good, having an Usher concert. You know what I mean?
I listened to Usher's album.
Is that already?
It is.
Oh wow, I gotta check it out.
It's real poppy.
Mm.
It is.
You know, sometimes they switch it up. They go
But I
back and
thought for him coming back, like this one was gonna be
coming home.
one of the ones. Yeah.
Now, when you come home,
You need to come
Not to
home. Right. That ain't home.
I'm gonna ask y'all this. It's been going around. So a versus, you know the verses.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown or Usher.
that's
I
too
think
hard.
you think so? I think Chris.
Yeah, because
Usher
it's
will
two
wipe the floor
different
with this.
eras.
I feel like Usher has more like those I know they don't call it a statement song, but you know what I mean? Like
Singles, hits.
hits, yeah. I feel like Usher has like more like hits that can touch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Brown just got bomb music. Like
He does.
he don't make a bad song.
Mm-hmm.
He's very talented. He's all the things.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't know who would win the verses between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't say which way I would go because I love them both.
Mm-hmm.
Do they still do the verses? I ain't seen them
I
quite a
don't
while.
think so.
Mm-mm.
I
Think
think
it's
once
started
they
closing.
started saying that they was going to
Because
start
they're doing
charging
concerts again.
they was like, ain't nobody paying for this.
No. Because everybody going on tour.
And we've been getting it for free this long.
Right.
Don't try to reinvent the wheel now.
We can create our own reels and do a verses.
They put playlists together every day.
All we got to do is switch it back and forth.
You are stupid.
So, we like to play a game called Curious to Know by the podcast Cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Little icebreaker.
I sent you their page so you can check them out. But it's just a little icebreaker. Get everybody loose.
Yeah.
I need to get loose.
Luke says the goops don't get me started.
I needed a nap. That's what I needed. But
Did you get one?
No. We about to get loose. We're going to do our icebreaker and we get loose in a minute.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go on and start.
Start then.
What do y'all feel about or think about lingerie? What are your feelings on it?
What do you mean? Like,
Like it? You don't? You like it for certain reasons or in certain circumstances or you cool? You don't need
I don't think I've met the right person that made me feel like I need to do it or want to do it.
Yeah.
Or, ooh, that's fun. Let's go. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I don't know. So I really don't know how to feel about it for real.
well, it kind of lost its value because it seemed like women are wearing that to the club these days. Like, I just,
Ooh, that one piece with the
I
holes in it.
oh my God.
Stand it. It's a literal body stocking.
That's
that
what it
y'all
is,
was
ain't
putting
it?
on. Yeah. Like that is not supposed to be worn to the club or out in public for real. Like that is lingerie that y'all
You wear it at home when you're cooking it on the stove.
Was it on sale or something? I didn't see.
Being on Fashion Nova.
Right. You know, Fashion Nova stay with a little sale.
But it's cool, you know, right situations. Yeah, I only had like one female that's like, you know, and she was real big. You know what I mean? Not every night, but you know, we address stuff and you know what I mean?
You should have finished that.
Oh, she was real big on it.
Yeah, she was real big on the.
Oh, you said she was real big and then you stopped the sentence.
No, she was real. She was a little on the heavier side, but she was. But you know, she was.
Ain't nothing wrong with the BBWs in the lingerie.
Period.
I'm dead. I like a little lingerie. I feel like anytime I put lingerie on, it's more for me than it is for the other person. Like I feel like lingerie just makes you feel all sexy and stuff.
It's uncomfortable.
You need to get the right piece.
Yeah, for sure. But I think I just gotta want to wear it too.
Yeah.
It ain't happen. So
What's your next?
alrighty. When did your last relationship end? Do I answer first or y'all answer first?
Whoever want to go.
Oh. Last year in May.
How long was it? Like,
My daughter's 4, so like 3.5 years.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
My last ended in like January, February, or March of 21. So January, something like that. It was start of March, start of 21. It's about a year.
The relationship was a year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Solid year.
My last relationship wasn't a relationship. It was relationship without the title, I guess. But
Situationship.
pretty much. But that ended. What was that, like 2 years ago? It wasn't a full 2 years. I don't feel like.
I don't remember which one you're talking about. Oh. Don't make me she's always in a relationship. I don't know what you're talking about because it's probably irrelevant, but like the person.
I mean, but probably about like close to 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your longest relationship?
I think like 6, 5, something like that.
I was like 4.
Something like that.
It was so long ago though.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even count that. I mean, I count it just because.
It don't even seem like the dates be adding up right. Like
it was. I feel like I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was an adult, but I felt like I was a child.
In the relationship?
No, because it was just so long ago. Like,
Okay.
and you know how in your early 20s, you so immature. Like,
Yeah.
But mine was like high school though.
It was?
Yeah. The longest one. Yeah. We still cool. Like, we straight.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was in college.
They say if the relationship over and y'all still can be friends, like somebody didn't care. Like, how you feel about that?
Oh,
Like,
man.
Didn't care?
like, if y'all still like cordial and it's somebody didn't really care, like.
I think it comes with growth because it's a few of them I can walk by and say what's up to.
Yeah.
And I
And
feel
I
no
feel
way
like
about
a lot of times if you had a friendship to begin with,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's kind of not necessarily easy to go back to being friends, but you still have that respect factor there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it was that nobody cared. Somebody might have cared less, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that necessarily.
Yeah. And it ain't like cool, like we talk every day type cool. We ain't got no beef. You know what I'm saying? So we could be like, what's up to each other, like a post, see each other out and say what's up. And it'd be that. But
So do y'all? It's one chick that I could spin the block. Like, do y'all ever feel like it's like one that got away? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I feel that way too.
I
Like,
say
it's
it all
one.
the time. Yeah.
And I was a piece of shit to that girl, but she
Oh, man.
and she was the best thing that ever happened to me. But like, it's only one. Hell, the rest of them. But like, it's one of them that if I could go back and do something, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That was my dog.
I don't think I would spin the block on none of them niggas.
No.
And there was one that I did spin the block multiple times with, but I just cut him off like for good.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I ain't got nobody that I would spin the block on.
Can I read my question?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
Okay. Shuffle them up.
Lord.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Have you ever knowingly broke someone's heart?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told you I was a piece of shit. I still am a piece of shit. I'm just a little older now.
At least you know that about yourself.
Right. Do you tell girls you a piece of shit? Or
Mm,
you just let them find out?
you'll find out within the that's with anybody. I'm pretty good at reading people. Like, I think
Mhm.
within that first couple, people just ignore red flags. But I think if you getting to know somebody that first 3 or 4 weeks, I think you find out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But some people live double lives and
That's very true. That's crazy.
So, but for the most part, I think you can read people. So
Mhm.
I feel like people who live double lives are psychopaths.
Probably.
yeah,
Because why are you going through all of that for?
That's a lot. That's like what's your boy on Sisters? I done started Sisters.
Which one?
Gary.
Was Gary living? Oh.
Cause he was with Andy, but he was
Oh,
still
yeah,
married,
yeah.
and then he ended up wanting to
Mhm.
get the divorce. And all
Yeah.
that. That's too much work.
That's a lot. I'm not doing all of that.
Mm-mm.
What was the question? My bad.
have you ever knowingly broke someone's heart?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, how though? Like,
Because I knew that they like really wanted me, but I just knew it wasn't gonna work.
mm-hmm.
So ain't no point in staying in something that you know is gonna inevitably fail,
Mhm.
like because of the circumstances. And so it's like I know you're gonna be hurt, but I gotta do what's best for me, my dog.
That's it.
Yeah.
I dated a habitual liar.
Oh,
Um, And then when he found out like I was messing with somebody else, he wanted to do all that crying.
Yeah.
Cause like I wasn't like coming back to the crib or nothing. So I was like staying at my cousin's house, had met somebody else. We was kicking it and
Honey, y'all
found
live
out.
together?
Yeah. This was
That's cold blooded.
I would just go like you can basically say because I was there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I forgot how he asked me, I think, if I was talking to somebody else and I told him, yeah, but I think like and this was this was bad on my part. I think I like pulled up to the crib and dude was like in my car or something because we was going somewhere.
You were bold.
Yeah. He lost it.
I would have lost it.
Hold on. So you pulled up to home with another dude in your car?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And
game,
but I didn't feel no type of way because like it was so many girls like messaging me
Mm-hmm.
about him.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I mean, what are you so upset for at this point?
Cause this
And he cried?
Yeah, he cried.
Oh.
That was my first time seeing a man cry. Like,
he was trying to manipulate the back out
heck
of you.
yeah.
Them third boy.
I
Drive
did.
things up.
I did spin a block on him though one time.
Ain't nothing wrong with
On
it.
the block, like to talk to him or to smash.
Yeah, that smash. But he was like, you know, paying for dinners and stuff. So
Was it worth spending the
oh
block?
yeah.
Sometimes it be worth it, y'all.
But I had to cut that loose because he believes in another God, so that was a little strange.
Was you a Muslim?
No. No. I don't know. No. Whatever I can't say.
Okay.
He might.
I ain't gonna say.
He might.
He might.
We were now. We getting bigger every day.
Hello.
Right. But yeah, so that was it.
So have y'all ever like just took free dates, like free meals from? Because I was watching this while I say it, like you listen to Steve Harvey in the morning show, the Strawberry Letter. Like they write in relationships advice and what.
For a long time.
But one of the thing is, dude took a chick out to dinner and he didn't get nothing. So the next day he cashed out, requested her.
I think I heard about stuff like that.
First of all, don't request no.
Don't request no money from me.
I'm gonna say this, fellas, you got to stop putting yourself in bad situations. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong. Gotta stop
What you mean a bad
What's the
situation,
bad
though?
situation? Like he
Okay.
knew that she wasn't.
that. Okay, let me say. Okay, obviously this is the first day y'all getting to know each other.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
One, don't set yourself up to go to no expensive steakhouse or this and that. That's that's a red flag right there.
Mm-hmm.
If let's go to Texas Roadhouse, let's go to whatever. I only eat it this. I only eat it that. That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Google's your best friend. You know what I mean? Google, it'll show you average person spends 10 to 15 or 20. You know what I mean? So you gotta.
Mm-hmm.
So if you that pressed for some money, bro, where you got a cash app request somebody the next day, you should just set this. You know what I mean?
And he requested it because she didn't want to have sex with him or something at the end of the night, or
Yeah, he didn't get none that night. So the next
and it's
morning,
the first day.
First day.
And it's
You was
night.
a little thirsty.
Relax.
Yeah.
You gotta relax. You ain't put
Relax.
in no work.
None. Dinner? Nigga, please.
Please.
That's what I say. Man.
I
Like,
could have just met you up here.
Now I know that there are several women that say that during a certain period of their life they was broke
yeah.
and they needed food and they was accepting dates and not calling them back and doing all of that.
That's a lot
I
of
ain't
work,
never been
too.
in that predicament to where I needed to
Yeah.
like take no free meals from nobody.
Mhm.
And I know me. If I'm like not feeling you, I don't want to be sitting on no date with you. So
Cause I'm gonna be annoyed.
I'm gonna be annoyed, and you're gonna see it all over my face.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I ain't never really just took no free meal. Now there have been times where I done went on a first date and the date just didn't go well. So
Just a little.
I guess it could have been considered a free meal.
Like what's like a turn off? Like, damn, I'm never calling this man again. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Ooh, that's a good question. I think one of mine is if he's talking about himself the entire time. Don't ask me anything about myself,
mm-hmm.
and it's just talking to hear himself talk, and only wants to talk about himself and puff himself up. I
Yeah.
can't stand it.
Or pump himself up, and then when we get there, you complaining about the menu the whole time, the pricing.
What's the pricing?
Oh, sir, you knew where we were going to eat.
Yeah. You can look up the menu online.
Google's your best
It's
friend.
very simple. It's very
like,
simple.
And you gonna sit there and complain and tell me what all you gotta pay, and when you get paid, and you ain't got all of it. We not going.
A bunch of complaining and
that's happening.
Yeah.
Wow, like why though? Like why, fella? Why put yourself in that situation though? Like if my money ain't right, I'm
just don't go.
Yeah, just.
And okay, so how do y'all? I'm gonna get to my next question in a minute. But how do y'all feel about you said don't put yourself in that situation?
Yeah.
My train of thought just left.
How do y'all feel about?
Repeat your last sentence. My bad. You said something about don't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, don't put yourself in that situation. Like if you can't afford, like I'm not horny. I'm not chasing women if my money ain't right. If I don't know I'm gonna pay my bills.
There it goes. So if you know that about yourself, then I feel like you shouldn't even be like setting yourself up to date or expect a woman to accept the fact that you can't afford to take her out on a date. Does that make sense?
So if you saying if you financially not in the predicament to be able to date,
don't.
Right.
Like don't keep having a conversation with the woman if you know you're not gonna take her out and you know you can't afford to. Just wait till you get yourself together.
Yeah.
Like, why waste that time?
I think in some situations it's like, oh, we just happen to stumble upon each other like in a natural setting and we just like kicked it off. And so now we're like getting to know each other and all of that, but he might not be in the right predicament. To me, just be like, you know what? I really don't have it right now and I'm just being honest. I can't afford to take you out on a date. I would so respect that more than you ask me out on a date and you complaining about the price the whole time. Or when the check comes, you want to split the bill.
We not splitting.
Excuse me? We're not doing that. Thankfully, I have never been in that predicament. Because I don't even know how I would respond. Have you ever done that?
What's that?
Get on a date, first date, and you ask the girl to split the bill. I feel like that's monkey.
It is some goofy, because I'm telling you, like, okay, I was talking to this one chick, and I'm like, all right, let's go to, Longhorns. I only eat at Lamu, so I'm like, I ain't never heard of this at the time. So I look up Lamu. People spend $50 to $75 a plate here. I'm like, what the fuck on? Like, nah, we not going there.
Well, you trying to sound bougie and stuff, and like, Lamu's not even like it.
Right.
Like it.
And now I don't know. So I does my homework. So when the bill comes, I ain't looking at it all. Here's the card. Boom.
And then my thing is, do that, and then if you're not feeling it no more, then just don't go on another one.
Exactly.
That's the whole point in dating, is to figure out who it is, like whose qualities you like the most that you would actually want to be in a relationship with. But if you don't like her, don't go on another one.
Exactly. Like the first date is getting to know somebody. Expensive dates, that's people that's been,
Yeah. I'm not expecting you to take me to Ruth Chris or nothing on the first date. Now, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to knock you.
Now, I did tell a guy, because he was like, he kept trying to holler at me. And I was like, no, because I had dated one of his friends, right? And I'm like, you've met me before. You know who I am. And you acting like you don't. So, we just not doing that. But I did ask, because he kept saying, well, you should let me take you out to eat. I said, so where would you take me out to eat? And he asked what I like. I told him. And I said, well, sometimes I do like to get dressed up, to go to dinner. You can dress up however you want to.
Yeah.
But I'm not dressing up to go to Texas Roadhouse. He said, well, what's wrong with that? Sir, you're blocked.
Damn.
Get out of my inbox. Because I'm not dressing up and going to Texas Roadhouse.
You want to go
mean
to
by dress up?
So you
like,
mean
my heels on, my good clothes on?
Nah.
Texas Roadhouse? Come on now. We're not doing that.
It's not. Everybody knows Texas Roadhouse is a very casual
Facts.
dining establishment.
If we've, gone out a couple times and it's like, hey, I don't really feel like putting no clothes on, or we ain't got to do nothing crazy, let's roll to Texas Roadhouse. Cool.
So
But
are
I'm
you
not dressing
opposed
up
to
for
going to Texas Roadhouse on
Nah.
the first date? Oh, okay.
Oh, on the first date?
Yeah.
Is that equivalent to Cheesecake Factory?
I feel like go where you want to go.
I think it's Cheesecake Factory.
Huh?
I think Cheesecake Factory is just a. I would put that a slight. Over.
I will go to that over Texas Roadhouse, but I love Texas Roadhouse if that makes sense.
No, it don't make any sense.
Okay.
You love the restaurant, but you don't want to go. You know what I mean?
On the first date, or is it like a meetup?
First date. Be ready at 7:00. We going out to eat Friday.
We can go Cheesecake first.
I feel like the price is gonna be about the same depending on what you get.
Yeah, but I eat Texas Roadhouse all the time, so I don't want to. First date, I don't want to go to Texas Roadhouse if it's just something we eating all the time.
You don't want to go where you always
Yeah.
like give me an experience.
Yeah.
I understand that. I get
Oh,
that.
my question. If I caught a case, would you hold me down while I'm away?
I got you, cuz.
So put some money on my books.
That's the question on the card?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's a lot of variables. How long we been dating? What the fuck you did?
Facts.
Yeah.
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 More than likely not.
Facts.
At this age, I'm not doing anything to, get sent away to jail. So I'm not dealing with a motherfucker. Just,
Correct.
Jail.
I just don't think that I'm that ride or die girl.
I ain't a.
Because why are we doing that? First of all, why are you even in this predicament?
Yeah, what the fuck you done?
What
Like,
did you do?
Drugs.
Yeah. You
Murder?
Yeah.
Oh no. Tax evasion.
Scam it.
Embezzlement.
Yeah, she didn't swipe a couple cards.
Oh no.
Yeah, what type of life you living? So I'm cool.
It's a lot. I'm not that girl. I got too many questions. And if you a ride or die, you can't have that many questions.
But on the other hand, if you there, he's say you dating a D boy and you taking the trips, you getting all the fringe benefits. You gotta ride for a little bit.
I feel like it depends on how long y'all. If this is a life that you signed up for,
right,
and you've been riding with him for years or whatever, y'all need to establish early on.
You need to tell me
what y'all gonna be doing.
Doing something with drugs.
That's what I'm saying. If this is the life that you signed up for, then you already know that that's what he's doing. So don't be shocked when the feds come. That's always a possibility. But I know I'm never signing up for nothing like that.
Can't handle it.
Me either. My stress level.
Police.
What's he sirens for?
So y'all never dated a guy in the
I ain't a what they call it, trap queen.
I grew up extremely churchy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little sheltered.
When I saw Power, I was like,
yeah.
Really?
They doing a lot.
I said, oh my gosh, this is the life that people are really living?
When we went to the trap museum.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
I said I could never be a
Not
trap
this
queen.
life.
Because people just be kicking it in the trap house.
And it's disgusting.
Right.
Yeah. I was talking to a chick briefly.
You got all the dating
All
stories.
of
For about 7 days. It didn't last long.
7 days.
Oh, it didn't last long. And this is
He
what
said
killed it.
briefly.
So I'm at work. We FaceTime every morning. And she said, hey, bruh. She's a younger one. And she said, turn me on to some plays. I'm like, oh. I'm thinking some weed or something. I'm like, oh, I can. Oh, what you got? I got some crack. What? Yeah, I got crack, bruh. I'm like, oh, you do?
and
That was
you
it.
calling me bruh.
Right.
Yeah, she was a little too hood for me.
That sounds real hood.
Yeah, she's-
Crack.
Yeah, I'm like,
Crack?
you're not even selling.
Not even
real-
coke.
That was drug.
Yeah, she's selling
Not
real.
even heroin.
Heroin.
Crack.
Crack is crazy.
I say, who the fuck you think I am? I'm like, I got a phone full of I got a phone full of crackheads.
Ready to score.
Yeah, I just
I'm dead.
That's wild. No, I
get away
can't.
from
Nothing with drugs.
Soon as I found out you dealing
Trafficking.
or trafficking, smuggling, or doing drugs,
Mhm.
absolutely not.
That's a scary
It's
life.
a no for me. Yeah, I ain't gonna be
That's
able
a
to do
scary
it.
life. You got one more question, or you already?
I do. Oh, I already asked that one. What's the biggest age gap you've had while dating?
It's usually like 5 to 6.
I think the biggest age, 10.
Mm-hmm.
It was 10 for me too.
Younger or older?
Younger. I'm going younger.
I feel like most men do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You wouldn't date older? 10 years older?
I guess if the your shit line, you know, but before I go 10 years old, I'm going 10 years down.
I'm gonna say, cause yeah.
Is there a reason why?
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like a lot of women my age and up, I'm not gonna say miserable, but they just not pleasant to be around. Like I don't.
But it depends on the woman too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does.
It definitely depends on the woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This like, you know, I got stories for days. So
We love good stories.
I met up at
You should write a book.
I think I should. I
Because
got
you
dating
have
book.
hella stories.
Mhm.
yeah. I met up to a cigar bar, and it was last year. So I was 33, so she was in her late 30s. Had a lot of shit going for herself, and so we just talking. I'm like, do you want kids? She ain't got no kids. She said, do you want kids? I'm like, I don't know. It's a yes or no question.
Oh, whoa.
Mm.
Relax.
I'm like, whoa,
Ma'am.
you know, I ain't got time for games. I said, this is the first. Like, what
You
do
want a
mean?
baby next week?
Right? Like, I
I
don't
feel
know.
like a
And she
lot
was
of-
lame too. Like, she would just. She's always talking. Yeah, I paid $500 for this person.
Nobody cares.
Why? Who the? You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
She had a Benz and a good business. I guess she's in her bag, but why are you telling me how much you paid? And that's corny. That don't excite me. Anything a red flag. Like she's kind of expensive. So let me get, you know what I mean? You gotta
Yeah.
ignore them red flags.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of women our age and up like at this point in life are just fed up with how dating has gone for them that they take it a little too serious.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say too serious, it's like you come off like way too strong
Mm-hmm.
instead of you can get to know somebody while also like relaxing.
Relaxing.
Like relax. It don't have to be no interview. You don't have to lead with what you have and what you've done for yourself.
We don't have to ask about children
We don't have to
right
do
in the beginning.
we don't have to we do too much too soon.
Let's have fun.
Yeah, like, and I understand you have to get to know people, but I feel like that can happen so naturally
It can.
without you like saying, I need this, and this. Can you offer that? Like, relax.
I'm Big from the Big and Lazy podcast. I got my homie.
Lazy.
Fresh audio every Monday and every Tuesday we dropping.
The visual.
And while you're not checking us out, check out our sisters from the network, We Them Girls Podcast, on anywhere you can find Apple, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere. Check us out.
I feel like a lot of us have intimidated a lot of men.
Mm-hmm.
And don't call me no pick me neither, because y'all love to do it every time we like agree with men on a certain level. But no, I feel like a lot of us, just because one, in our culture, we've never been taught how to date.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out here winging it. A lot of stuff didn't work out for us, or we accepted a lot less than we should have, maybe, and just ended up in certain unfavorable situations. So now it's like, I'm in my 30s. I don't got time to play no games. And you come off real strong, and it's like, relax. And you wonder why you still single.
And in your 30s, you need to get yourself together.
But you also don't have to lead with everything that you've done for yourself. Like,
yeah, it was corny. Like,
I think that, and then that's when it comes in when the men are like, "Oh, well, she's too independent." And I think that intimidates some men too.
Yeah, because especially when people be like, "So tell me about yourself," or "Tell me something about yourself." If you, and I know I have definitely like done this before. You lead with all of your accomplishments and like what you got going on and stuff, when that's not necessarily who you are. That's just what you've done or what you've accomplished. And that didn't tell me nothing about you. And I just realized that like this year.
I had somebody say, what made you walk up on me? Like, you seem like you got your stuff together and you're super successful. What does that mean? I walked up on you because I thought you was cute. Like, I'm not going to come up and tell you, oh, my business is doing this.
Because you can be turned off anyways if I did it.
Right. It ain't, and Why would I say anything? Because then you gonna think because I'm super successful, I got a certain a certain amount of money, and then you might think something else. And it's like, no, I don't even want to lead with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just get to know me. For me, for real, for my business is work. Like, so it's work for me.
You don't want to talk about work.
Yeah, we gonna lead with that. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to know and have fun. We can do business talk later.
Mm-hmm. You got another one, or you already asked yours?
No, I'm done.
I got one more. Do you like taking pictures of your food?
Especially if I cooked it.
Right.
Yeah, if I grilled, I'm going live while I grill.
Facts.
I'm record the seasoning process. I really can't do too much in the kitchen, but I can grill with the best of them.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's the balance. I always said, like, whenever I get married, I want my husband out there on the grill while I'm doing all the sides and making the cocktails and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got the music playing and stuff. It's a vibe. But yeah, if I cooked it, I'm very proud.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to take pictures of what I'm proud of if I did something myself. So I'm gonna take a picture of this food. I did a little video on my wings earlier.
I usually will with my meal prep because meal prep takes a lot of discipline and time. So sometimes I love meal prep, but it's not all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you're on that grill,
yeah,
that makes you feel like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can grill?
Mm-hmm.
I've only grilled like once. Yeah.
Take it as a no.
I'm not a grill master. I'm a sides girl.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say a grill master. Did I start that grill last year? I think so. The second day that we had barbecue, but I think I started the grill. But I can get on there. I'm not scared to get on there either.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Practice make perfect. So, like, what's the, I don't know, like, if you're using a cooking competition, like, what's your go-to, like, what's your go-to dish? Like, ain't nobody fucking with me on this dish.
Mine's is
Top
mac and
3.
cheese. Top 3?
Let's do top 3.
Mac and cheese, potato salad.
I love potato salad.
How potato salad's fire.
Fire. It is? Love potato salad.
It's fire. My meatloaf is fire.
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
I like meatloaf, too. Underrated.
But hey, I made this stuffed salmon last night, and it might be up there.
Hey, them stuffed meals be all right every now and again.
That was my fault. I've been wanting to do it for a minute,
Mhm.
and I had all the ingredients in the refrigerator. It was fire, so I'm gonna put that in there.
I would do pot roast.
Yeah, pot roast is fire.
Fried fish.
Mm-hmm.
What
kind of fish?
Whiting. What else do I be cooking?
You be baking.
I be baking. So pot roast, fried fish, and throw a little bundt cake in there. If it's the holiday, a sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Bundt cake.
Well, I gotta throw my chocolate chip cookies in there.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Them ones that you made.
You like them better than everybody else writes about the chocolate chip.
Hey, what are they? Cranberry.
So I do chocolate chip or white chocolate cranberry. Both of them is
White
like
chocolate
signature ones.
It sounds delicious.
They're,
Didn't you cook some for the pot? Which ones were those?
those was them little break apart.
Oh, okay.
But they was fire.
You didn't cook them too long.
No.
You cooked them just enough.
It's some boneless chocolate chip cookies.
Bundt cakes, let's see. They always request chocolate, lemon, or strawberry.
No, that one.
Which one?
That
That yellow one? The yellow with the caramel icing? Yeah, I done got that kind of down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What's
Y'all need
yours?
I ain't got 3, but ain't nobody messing with my steak and eggs.
I don't think I like steak and eggs together.
I've never had steak and eggs together.
You never had steak and eggs?
I don't
Oh
eat
my
steak
God.
like
Maybe
that.
I had it at IHOP. You should make something, bring something to the pot one time.
I was about to say his is probably fire.
Yeah.
Put your little seasoning on there.
Mm-hmm.
You put a little vegetables in your eggs.
I don't do all
Just
that.
cheese.
Just cheese and a splash of milk. Make them nice and fluffy. It's a splash.
Yeah, I feel like adding vegetables to the eggs would be doing too. Sometimes you gotta keep it simple.
Omelet.
Mm-hmm.
Little green pepper and onion. You know, you become an adult, green pepper and onion. I do it for you.
It makes it gourmet.
Are y'all curious to try that Flying Dutchman?
I did try it. I made it this week.
Was it good?
It was good. It was super messy though.
Yeah.
And I should have got American cheese, but all I had was cheddar cheese. But they say the American cheese is really hitting. But it was actually, it was good.
Was the onion overwhelming?
I love onions.
I like onions too. It's like you just taking away the bun and putting a big old onion on there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it wasn't
if you
overwhelming.
Slapped a little tomato on there and a little lettuce.
No.
They don't need all that?
No.
Dang.
See, you always trying to overdo it. You gotta keep it simple.
When I seen them, I said, these remind me of Ollie Burgers. Y'all eat Ollie Burgers?
Probably one time.
Ollie Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
one time.
God. They fries with that fried seasoning.
I heard it's good, but I never got around to trying them. How am I from Louisville? I never tried Ollie Charlie.
You got
That's
to.
crazy.
What's the Ollie Charlie's and it's one more down there, ain't it?
Dizzy Whiz?
Dizzy Whiz. So I haven't had Ollie Charlie's.
had
I've
Dizzy
only
Whiz.
had Dizzy Whiz.
It's got a Dizzy Whiz. It used to be the spot. Burger Boy still a hit. Now,
Burger Boy.
if Dizzy Whiz was open like...
Cause they hours is they close early.
where-
Don't they?
yeah. I think they close at like 10.
Burger Boy?
Who Dizzy Whiz?
Dizzy Whiz.
What time they open?
In the morning, because I think they serve breakfast.
One of them closed.
Look it up.
like, at stupid hours. Let me see.
Now, Ollie Charlie's, that just open for lunch. That's just-
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
That's open for lunch.
So that's the one.
It's a little diner right there. I don't know if it's still right there. Me and my grandmother used to go, and they get good food too. I don't think it's right there. It might be a furniture store now. But that was...
Yeah, I remember my furniture store being right. I don't remember no diner.
It's a diner down there somewhere.
Dizzy
by
Whiz
Ollie
closed
Charlie.
at 8.
8?
8.
Is that just today or
No.
all the time?
12 to 8.
That's bull.
That's weak. So I got a question.
Yeah.
I was watching Uncle Marvin on Lip Service. Uncle Marvin from Raising Canaan.
Uh-huh.
I forgot what his real
London.
name is. London.
Mm-hmm.
He's a talker.
Yeah, he is.
But I mean, he brings up a lot of good points. But he said, and I'm gonna get your opinion, Big. He said if a man's sex game is trash, he ain't got nothing to stand on. He said that women treat and talk to that nigga different when they sex game is trash because she don't respect him enough.
Mm.
And it made me think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She said the woman will talk to him different, like she talk a little rougher to him. Like, how do you feel about that? Or how do y'all feel about that?
I really can't answer that. I ain't no woman, but I've heard it before. I got a homegirl, and she says, like, this dude, he ain't good enough in bed to talk to me like that. He said, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I guess it's true.
I think it,
I don't know, I done came up short a couple of times. And it's
I mean,
definitely-
everybody
coming
have
up
a
short
day.
a couple of times and it being a pattern is two totally different things.
Because everybody had their days.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
But
if it's just consistently
trash,
sir.
get your mucky.
Or if it's like garbage the first time,
you gonna let him redeem himself?
it depends on the situation.
It made me look at you different.
I had a situation like that. She let me spin the block, and I couldn't even. I don't know what it was.
Did you not like her?
I guess not. Something wasn't clicking there.
real.
I was like, oh, damn. Just,
Sometimes if you don't like somebody too, then it don't be.
And sometimes you might like the person, but it's just something about them that just won't allow your body to respond a certain way.
You might be nervous.
Because it was this one dude that I talked to for a long time. But he was younger than me. And we waited because I was like, we're not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we finally did, I dried up like a daggone
Prune?
Yeah. And I was like, what is happening? This ain't never happened to me before.
yeah.
So then I was like, baby, let's try again. And then we tried again and it happened again. And I was like, what is going on? Like I had never experienced that before. And I think the sex just wasn't good. Like I wasn't enjoying it. He was like a fast slave.
Oh my God.
Relax, sir.
Give me a minute.
But he was also younger than a nice amount of years younger than me. And I wasn't experienced enough to tell him like what I like because I didn't really necessarily know. I lost my virginity late in life, 26.
Really?
Yeah. And so like I didn't really know like what to tell him. I know people be like, "Well, you can teach and you can guide and all of it."
No, they can't. Hey,
Where I'm gonna guide you to, because I don't know. I don't really know like what to even really tell you. And the fact that this has never happened to me before, I don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
And then I went and smashed somebody else. It wasn't that close together.
Why would you laugh like
But I'm saying like the next partner that I had,
Mm-hmm.
that didn't happen. And it didn't happen before him either. So I was like, I think different people make your
Definitely.
body respond a certain way. I don't know.
True.
I do feel like your respect level for
Oh,
a
yeah,
person
for
can
sure.
absolutely,
It make you look at them
fluctuate.
different too.
yeah. Especially if you was doing a bunch of talking about how far you are in bed
Yeah.
Yo.
and you not, like you like far from it, then I'm real mad.
You gotta under promise and over deliver.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You gotta.
I don't want you to do no whole bunch of, I'm gonna have you like, cause what if you don't?
Under promise and over deliver.
This is terrible, but
What?
Oh.
that I was talking to one time, he was talking so much crap. And I snapped a picture one time and sent it to my cousin. I was like, look at this nigga. I was like, he's doing all this talking and ain't doing nothing.
You
and
snapped a picture of
Doing sex?
what?
No.
I was
Him.
about to say.
He was like laid out on the couch like sleep. And I was just super annoyed.
Cause you be annoyed.
I was
He was like
annoyed.
naked on the couch?
Yes. I
Mm.
said, look to my cousin. I was like, look at this shit.
He act like he really did something.
Not.
He might have, in his head, he might have really did something, which is
I
crazy.
said, girl, I'm about to go.
Damn.
Has anybody ever asked you how they performance was?
Mm-mm. You?
No.
This dude asked me one time, and I would just be like, don't ever ask me a question.
I've asked a girl that and she lost it. Well, I didn't mean to cut you off. She just
Nah, go ahead.
like, why are you asking me that? Like, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, damn, this fuck it.
You asked her how you did?
I'm like,
or
you know, did you?
did you enjoy it?
Yeah, you know.
Why are you so mad, ma'am?
She would just that's childish. And I'm like, okay, fuck it.
And then y'all be mad when people don't give you what you need in bed because y'all so scared to talk about what y'all like
All right.
and what y'all don't like. Now, somebody did ask me that one time, and I'm gonna be honest if you ask me a question.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he said, so was it trash? I was like, nah. He was like, was it good? I was like, nah.
Perhaps.
He was like, I done got you some trash dick. And I was like, I don't know, maybe he was having an off day or something. I don't know. But it was
And I think if people
terrible.
like respond different, it might not be so like awkward.
And I feel like if you gonna ask me that question, you know you're gonna be insecure about it afterwards. Don't ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Because after that, he was insecure about it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. Don't ask questions you don't want to answer.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
My buddy said, you got to ask tough questions. No, you don't. Some
You
shit
don't
I
have
wanna
to
answer.
if you know you can't handle the answer.
No.
You can't handle the truth.
For real.
Yeah.
Because now you bringing it up all the time, and now I'm
Mhm.
annoyed. Because you act like this is my fault. Yeah, nah, that was pretty bad.
Have y'all been like enjoying the pod process?
Yes.
Like, y'all's guests have been picking up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, appreciate that. And yeah, we loving the process. It's just seeing it grow, and you know, I was refereeing a game a couple weeks ago, and some kids recognized me.
Oh,
that's
that's
dope.
dope.
Well, a kid he says, "It's you." I said, "Yeah, that's me." And I guess you see my podcast page, and if you look on there, I think it was a bunch of younger white kid children. They was like high school kids.
Mm-hmm.
I snapped a picture with them. We all snapped.
Oh yeah, I
Yep,
seen that.
mhm.
That's dope.
I think I see y'all's one guest that was on her. He was like in the beginning, some rapper dude. I think I be seeing him in a gym. And I was gonna ask him one day, but we both be
Bigger
moving
guy.
and passing. Skinny dude, kind
Mm-mm.
of brown skin. I forgot his name. I have to find him and show him to you. But I think he be in the gym.
I think it's Boss Marino. I show him. Let me see.
I don't know. He's tall dude. Cause the boss guest was the dude that was here when we was here, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's not him. It's a different dude.
Okay.
Well, that's dope.
What's your favorite part so far of the whole process?
I don't know. It's just actually just recording. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's I ain't gonna say makes my week, but get to talk with my guys and we chit chat and have us a little drinky drink and
Give you something to look forward to.
yeah, this
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say the house.
What does your week look like during the week?
I don't really do too much. And then I work. Sometimes I referee. I ain't really got too much going on.
Mm-hmm. So this is like your highlight
Mhm.
at the end of beginning of the week.
Yeah, beginning or end.
Mm-hmm.
How would y'all feel? Like, what's the best part about what y'all say?
I love recording. Cause it's literally just me chopping it up with my homegirl.
The response that we've been getting.
That part, yeah. Like when
Right.
people come up to you randomly,
It's dope.
it's amazing because
is.
it's like you literally. We just started this in my living room,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that it's people that I would never even know was listening to my stuff,
Mhm.
or yeah, my friend told me about your podcast, and I listened to it, and it's really dope. And it's like when men come up to us and tell us about how dope the podcast is, I think it's dope too.
Y'all know it always catches me off guard. I'm just like, what? Like, how you find out about that? But it is dope. And I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day, and my cousin's in the background. She was like, tell her I love her podcast. And I was like, I didn't even know you was on social media. Like, so it's dope.
Or somebody be like, yeah, so I heard y'all had a podcast. Like the property manager at our salon came.
Yeah.
Like,
Really?
yeah, he said, yeah, so I heard y'all's got a podcast. And I'm like, it's just dope to know that people are talking about it too.
And then
Somebody waved me down at the gas station. Like, hey, bro, you Brandon? I'm like, oh shit. Hey, man, when you don't get me on the podcast, I'm like, and I got his Instagram. I forgot it, but yeah, like, I appreciate that. Bro. Like, every like and share, every comment, I might not respond to them, I might not see them all, but I appreciate all the likes, shares, comment, support. Merchandise is coming soon.
Yeah.
We all working on some big stuff. It's dope because like my cousin lives in North Carolina. She's like, I be telling people about y'all's podcast. I'm like, that's dope.
What part of North Carolina?
Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, I do too. It's lit.
It is.
I think 2024. Some stuff is gonna happen. Like we're gonna get some stuff together.
A live show? You see a live show coming?
I would love to do that.
I see it coming in the future. I don't know like how soon in the future, but I definitely feel like that's
we gotta see if Brandon is ready to travel first. Cause what cameras we gonna use?
Shout out to B. Haywood, man. He's just an excellent person. Like, he's dope. Like, my cousin he's one of them cousins, like, he be talking, but then again, like, he be talking, but you don't listen. I got a good. He was telling me about this dude for the longest. I'm like, but he didn't really have no set studio, and we ain't had nowhere to shoot. I'm like, bro, just, all right, man. The first time we was in the smoke shop in a 100-degree sweat box, and he's pulling bags out of his. I'm like, oh, he's real deal.
Yeah,
like, okay. So he's pulling lights and camera stands, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
that first day, I swear it was his first, it took him like an hour and a half to set up. Like, dang, you know what I mean? Then,
you don't realize how much goes into the production side of it.
Right, yeah.
But you don't know how much goes into somebody's job, period. Like, it's a job. Everybody has to do a job. But you don't know, like, what's happening behind the scenes or what they have to go through or what. It's like, dang, it's dope. Like, that person's really doing their job.
I love when guests come in and they like, oh, y'all really doing it. Once they like really see the behind the scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, this was a cool little catch-up session.
It
was.
was a vibe.
It's time to eat.
Yeah.
We gotta go watch Usher in concert.
What's your favorite Super Bowl like snack? Before we get out of here.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this spin dip I just made.
The who?
Spinach dip.
Damn, I love spinach. You ain't bring none?
Nah.
Sample or nothing?
Come on through.
I love a little wing, little potato skin.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm just hitting too.
I seen a queso. I love queso.
yeah.
But I seen a TikTok recipe where they got the spinach, like spinach dip and queso together. I want to try it. Like,
That might be good for real.
Yeah.
Probably
sounds-
is good because whenever I get queso and spinach dip on my plate,
Mix
Mhm.
I dip them together.
It's a whole lot of cheese. We're gonna
Get
be,
both of them on the chip at the same time.
be a little gassy later.
that hot spinach dip is something else, ain't it?
No,
Hot
I ain't never
spinach
tried
dip?
that.
Yeah, like
I don't eat hot food, so.
Like spicy spinach dip?
warm to like.
oh,
yeah.
yeah. Like the bake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. You can get it in a jar, but that just oh
Mm-mm.
my god.
Buffalo chicken dip ain't necessarily one of my favorite dips, but I eat it if it's on the menu.
It can dry out.
Yeah. Some
Mhm.
people's just be a little too dry. I need it a little bit creamier.
A little moist.
What's your favorite, Brendan?
What's that?
Favorite Super Bowl?
I said I'm gonna
Or
go. I can go. If I don't know queso, like I can.
You
People
gotta have
still be-
queso on the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, queso.
Who's bringing queso?
I think Tina said she was
Oh.
making it.
People still do pigs in a blanket.
I don't
I don't know.
know.
Is niggas still
I
eat
don't
pork?
know.
That's the cliche thing.
Niggas
I'm
still
a
be
pork eating
pork.
nigga. I still eat
I'ma
them. Give me a
still eat a little rib.
yeah. Y'all see that pork? It was a viral burger. It was a burger with 2 pork chop as buns. That's some that's a
That's
big
fat
back.
than a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a migraine, high blood pressure.
Might
Y'all
have to
gonna
wake
start
up.
Beating at,
Last
You
meal.
ain't eat a
you
pork
gonna pass
chop.
out as soon as you finish eating it. You ain't even gonna get through the whole thing. That's crazy.
Craziness.
But anyways, B fans,
Appreciate you.
thank you
For
for
hanging
coming
with us.
on the pod,
Appreciate that.
kicking with us on Super Bowl Sunday.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them again where they can find you.
On all platforms, Big and Lazy Pod. That's the Instagram, and they got all our links. Big and Lazy Pod, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you can find podcasts. We on there. My personal Instagram is _BFINES. And that's it. Facebook, Big and Lazy. Like we on everything. Just Google Big and Lazy, and everything's gonna pop up.
Big and lazy.
Well, y'all know y'all can find us at We Them Girls Pod on TikTok and Instagram, and We Them Girls Podcast on YouTube. And we'll be back every week. Visual Wednesdays, and no, it's not. Audio
It's on Wednesdays.
Visuals on Thursday. And we'll catch y'all next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.